we do.
Hey guys, what's up? Yep, that was a nice old man. Setting me up. No, he won't wear my bracelets no matter how much I beg. Look at all you guys. Hi. No nail polish. Yeah, he won't wear my nail polish either. He's no fun. Can you hear me okay? Hey, Olga. Susan. Everybody. You guys are so sweet. What are you doing on this fine Sunday? Is it Sunday? It is Sunday. Yay, thanks, Darla. Hi, Janet. Renee, that's funny, I know. Oh, Margie, you have rain? Yuck. Renee, you're still working on your binder? Robin, I got your message. I'm not ignoring you. I will send you a message. Susan, your selfie came. Yay. Hey, Corinne. Hi, Sandra. Oh, Carla, the never-ending little golden books. Oh, I do that too, Deb. You get out your big shot or your big kick and just start cutting. We actually have this big yellow hot thing in the sky today, and it confused me because it's been raining for like a week. Margie, everybody, welcome to the naughty room. Oh, well, thanks for stopping by, Laura. I'll see you at Jessica's. I wish you didn't have to go. Hi, Peggy. I love a good day to do nothing. It's clouding up now, or it's getting dark because it's 4, and, you know, that's what happens in the wintertime. Hi, Joey. Is Joey right? I know Elizabeth asked you, and I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Hi, Dana. Well, you guys, we had a great time yesterday. It was so weird to do nothing all week because I didn't feel well and then do everything yesterday. Darla, I don't understand daylight savings time either. I'll be wrong for a couple days. My normally bizarre schedule will get even more bizarre. It is Joey. Oh, good. I'm glad I wasn't saying it wrong. Yay. Welcome. So yesterday, the nice old man and I went up to Sabattis, Maine, which is about an hour north, and went to an antique mall that's closing, so they had good sales, and we got so much cool stuff. I can't even stand it. There will be some neat stuff in the sale on Thursday. We'll have the live sale starting at 6 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday. No, today's Sunday. On Thursday. There we go. And my favorite thing, I think, that we got was a pile of vintage games. We're going to have some really neat packs with vintage game stuff in it. Thanks, Corinne. No, Deb, we were going to be, but no. They opened at 10. It was like an hour drive, and poor Spike is not doing terribly well, so he comes with us everywhere now, and getting him together took a little bit longer than we expected. So we were there about half an hour after the doors opened, but there was no one else there, so it was no big deal. So we did get some really neat stuff, and then we went to another place that we'd never heard of that was terrifying. It was called Wilbur's or something, and talk about a hoarder place. It was just a shack with no heat and stuff, literally glass dishes and things piled on top of piles on top of piles. I was afraid walking around that I was going to kick something and start an exploding avalanche or something. But we did find a kind of neat ledger there, and some other things. So that was awesome. And then we went and had lunch with my sister, which was very nice. And then we went to see A Star is Born. I haven't been to the movies in I don't know how long. I don't do well at movies because I can't sit still that long. Hello, Ms. Furman. Welcome. Darla, does it terrify you? Wilbur was very nice. Was it Wilbur? Yeah, it was Wilbur. Very nice guy. But his place did frighten me a little bit. Renee, I don't know. Mark and I had decided that we had found the last ledger in the state of Maine. But we did find one yesterday that was blank, but it's got really cool pages. Carla, I liked the movie. It was not as good as I expected it to be. I don't know why. I know, Darla, that's how I felt. Or chopped into bits with broken glass falling everywhere. So that was the day yesterday, and when I got home, having done nothing all week and then doing all that, I was wiped out. So Jessica came on last night, I guess, and I watched for 30 seconds before I fell asleep, and the nice old man told me to go to bed. So I did. So anyone who's messaged me, I'm not ignoring you, but then I got up and started doing stuff today, and it was 4 o'clock before I even knew it. And the exciting part of yesterday, well, one of them, is that why, Susan? I don't know. I felt better every time Bradley Cooper took his shirt off, but, you know, that's just me. I'm that way. So, yeah. I don't know. It was a good movie, but it went a little longer than I felt it had to. And then, of course, it was sad, but I knew it was going to be sad, and it wasn't as sad as I thought because, I don't know, maybe I'm just mean. I'm just cold. I don't know. Carla, you loved it, didn't you? I think I remember you saying that you adored that movie. Corinne, it was a lovely time. I haven't seen my sister in a couple weeks because we've both been so busy and I missed her. So it was really nice. And so, yeah, anyway, he did. The nice old man didn't care to go see A Star is Born, and he didn't want to leave the doggy in the car for 2 hours by himself. So he went to this other junk shop. I'm sorry, antique house of curiosities. I don't know what they call it. But I've been there before, and it's pretty cool, but they never had a ton of paper stuff. Oh, Carla, yeah, that would make it hard. It was good. It was a good movie. Wouldn't see it again. I don't think. I don't know. So anyway, so the nice old man went to this place called Little Orphan Annie's, and they don't have a ton of paper stuff. They never have. Oh, Ms. Furman, I'm sorry. Elizabeth at Never Hopeless by Elizabeth gave it to me over the internet, so apparently it's the struggle is real. I know you're kidding. I'm kidding too. I don't think Elizabeth really gave it to me on the internet. I hope, because that would be terrifying. So anyway, Little Orphan Annie's. Turns out this guy has a whole warehouse full of stuff, and my sister had told me this, that is just his stuff. It's not open to the public. You can't shop there. It's where he keeps his good stuff. Well, they told Mark yesterday that the fire marshal told them to clean their asses up because that place was a hazard and they had to start getting rid of stuff. So they're open tomorrow from 10 to 1 in the special warehouse. And that's where all the paper stuff is. So, oh, Miss Furman, that's fine. Like we ever keep on a topic here. I'm just trying to get out this excitement about tomorrow morning. So we are going back up north tomorrow, and we're going to hit the warehouse sale at Little Orphan Annie's, and I'm very excited. We've got so much going on that I shouldn't, but I'm going to anyway because I want to have more cool stuff for you guys on Thursday. So that was the other excitement of yesterday. Oh, reading the chat. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm excited, so that's going to be fun. 10 to 1. That's it. Thanks for asking. Get out. You're in. You're out. I don't even know if he'll sell anything. He's kind of funny about the stuff that's there, I guess. So. Oh, Miss Furman, you had to give up your snack from your work bag? That's bad. Well, no, you can't come with me if you have the flu. I certainly didn't have the flu. I just had a cold. But I certainly don't need any more cooties right now, thanks. I'm going to take a pass. Any other time, you come and play. Anybody is welcome to come with us. All right, so I did nothing on our December daily binder because I thought we would do it together. And I don't know if I said it the other day, but sometimes I work in a very organized fashion, and sometimes I'm all higgledy-piggledy like I'm doing this. If I'm not sure where I'm going, if it hasn't really, like the whole journal hasn't come together in my mind, I do work totally unorganized, all crazy all over the place. And then what I'll do is after I figure out the basic layout in this book, I'll use the same kind of layout and do a couple more of them in the same general idea, but it'll be a lot more organized because I will have gotten my thoughts out here. Margie, are we oinking? Oh, Ms. Furman. It was like candy. Shame on you. So the other thing that I don't know if I said, but I am going to include more. We would need 16 pages in here to be 32. Oh, yes, higgledy-piggledy. Piggledy. I like that word. 2 words. That's not your bad, Amy. I get it. Ami. Oh, my God, I said it wrong again. Good thing I'm in the naughty room already, huh? Are you laughing? You are laughing at me. Naughty girl. Naughty, naughty. So, anyway, more than the regular, it would be 16 pages to cover, the 31 days of December. But I'm going to put more than that in here so that whoever ends up with this journal can use whatever they want for the base pages and then go through the extra pages. Hey, Debbie. Welcome. And use them in a different journal, tear them up for ephemera, just sort of an extra addition to the book so that there are a lot of options and a lot of different ways to do the layout for the days of December. So I've done nothing since we worked on it the other day, except I stitched around here. That was it. I do have my sewing machine right over here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it will be a horrible angle anyway. But I'm going to be doing some sewing today. Oh, Renee, it helps. It helps. It happens that way sometimes. Sometimes, for me, the journal is right in my mind, already made, and just, boom, it's done. And sometimes I'm not sure where it's going, and oh, you can see my sewing machine. Oh, squirrel. Sometimes it takes a while, and going back and forth to get it going. I know the focus thing. Ms. Furman, these are going to be for sale. They're going to go in the shop, because I think everyone should have a December daily, and I love making them. Hey, Nikki. I loved your live yesterday. I'm sorry I couldn't watch live, but I watched it on a replay, and it was fun. Oh, Renee, a vintage tinsel box journal. That sounds fun. Cool. Oh, you guys, I'm going to cough. Sorry. Pardon me, and I think I'm still sniffing a little bit. Yuck. I apologize. Nikki, I was just talking about we were out and about all day yesterday. And then I was so surprised that Jess came on. I thought she wasn't going to. That Jessica, she's tricky. She's a tricky monkey. So for people coming in again now, I'm not ignoring anybody. I had a couple orders come in and a couple questions come in, and I just have not answered yet. I'm not ignoring you. You will all be addressed shortly, and I'm sorry if I left you hanging. Ms. Furman, I'm not sure if she is. She's having a live stream. Nikki, I saw she did, yeah. And she said she might throw a couple bundles together or something, but she wasn't sure when I spoke to her yesterday. Oh, Renee, yay, inspiration. You go, girl. Are you going to do a binder? Is that what the binder you're making is? Oh, her tube was being a boob. Bummer. Oh, God. Waited and waited and waited. Oh, Nikki, now she's going to do mainly bundles. Oh, well then. Thank you, Nikki. Balls to you. Hi, Cynthia. Oh, cool. I think you'll love it, Renee. Yay for you. Margie, I loved your poem. Congratulations. You may be nominated for a prize. All right, so let's get crack-a-lacking, you guys, or we'll end up getting nothing done again. What a shocker. So this is cool. I didn't think you'd be able to see the sewing machine. I hate when everything's crooked. And it's going to be loud, but I do have the microphone on the other side, so hopefully it won't deafen you. But it's sitting cockeyed. Hold on. No cracks, Margie. I realized as it was coming out of my mouth, that was just begging for some smart aleck remark. Yeah, Nikki, I'm getting working here. So all I did, as I said, was this was the little half page that we made with the offcuts, and I just stitched around it. And I think what I would like to do with this guy, while I'm thinking about it, is make it into 2 half pages. Thank you, Margie. But you're still in the naughty room because it's all we have. Look how crooked this is. Good grief. Okay. Yeah, right, Margie. The good girl corner. Doubt it. So what I wanted to do is the pattern that we were playing with last time, we're going to go ahead and finish up making that pocket as well today with that little insert guy that we were making. But I had the pattern tissue from inside that pocket. And look how cool it is. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera. Let me see. Ms. Furman, you are not in the good girl corner. I don't think anyone is, just so you know. Let me pull it up a little bit and see. It's printed in pale blue. It still doesn't have a copyright date on it. I'm so sad. But it's so neat. And this is the baby's feet and the weird pockets. So that was good news. And eyes, in case we need spare eyes. Oh, I could use one of those. So I thought I would make a little thingy, a little ruffly thingy, because we were talking about it the other day, about what to do with your pattern tissue. And I'm thinking what I would like to do is cut this into a couple strips. Yeah, I'm going rogue. No moderator. Anything could happen. Although, the Seahawks are on, so I suspect the nice old man is watching, but I bet he's poking his head in once in a while to make sure that I'm behaving. You can't catch a break around here, you guys. It's just not going to happen. Hey, Erin, how's Florida? Are you having a fabulous time? The printing is so light, I can hardly even see which is the right side up. Oh, I don't know. Can you see that? Even the font for simplicity is old-fashioned and cool looking. It's so different than it is now. I don't know. Oh, yeah, you can almost see that. I just love it. Margie, what? I need to wench you? I think you wench yourself just fine. Margie, aren't you a moderator? Oh, what's your favorite Mexican restaurant, Erin? I know you've told me 37 times where in Florida you are. Do you mind telling me one more time? Dear God, Margie's a moderator now. Everyone save yourselves. Ormond Beach. Yes, I knew that. Gosh. I bet it's kind of nice there. Margie, I'm trusting you. Were you, Corinne? Good. So I'm not the only nitwit who can't remember things. What's the favorite thing, your favorite thing that you've done so far, Erin? It is Margie's goal to be a moderator on every channel on YouTube. Corinne, you did? Did I know that? I didn't know you lived in Daytona Beach. All right, you guys, here comes the sewing machine. I just sort of fan folded the pattern tissue, and we're going to trim it down, but here comes the big noise. See how bad it is. This is a funny angle for my machine. I'm not used to it. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to take the rocking. Is that terrible, bad, loud? I also can't look at the screen because I'll sew over my own fingers or something equally genius. Corinne, my mom used to live in Deltona. I lived there for a while with her. Ooh, the stitching went all crazy because I guess this is so thin. We're going to have to do something about this, though. Let's scoot this over so that my machine's not rocking. So you guys can still see it. It wasn't bad, Cynthia? Oh, good. Well, it is a small world. Okay, so what did I do? Here's our page. I'm going to trim this down width-wise. But look, oh, don't want it to be upside down. Corinne, where do you live now? I know that too, but we've established I'm a little bit of a goof. Oh, you know what I want? I want my decorative scissors. Hold on. Let's go decorative. Let's go scallopy. Look at this, Stampin' Up! Decorative scissors. How funny is that? These aren't old. That's what I thought, Corinne. How did you end up so far away? This is not going to cut smoothly because this tissue is so delicate, but that's fine. I'm not going for a real neat look. I want it to be kind of lumpy and bumpy. Well, you know, Christina, 3G Creations, lives in Deltona. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Sorry, Christina, if you're here. I just ratted out your location. And I only remember that because we were chatting about the fact that I lived there briefly and my mom did for years. Oh, Corinne, that's hard to say no to, huh? Well, Erin, just stay in Florida. Do we like it on that side, you guys, or on this side? Nope, on the green side. Industrial machine mechanic. That sounds pretty impressive. I'm just looking for some lace, you guys. I'm loving my new Christmas cart after the Christmas destruction ended. That was a happy day. I'm rolling over things in my chair. Biscuits are being lost. Oh, I like this one. Yeah, it would be nice to stay where it's warm, huh? Oh, I thought that was white. That's not. I think I want white. Do I want white? I think I do. Just reading back. The lights are down a little bit in here, so there's not a glare. And hey, guess what? Old people think that white and cream look a lot alike. Oh, this is what I want. Because this will be weird, I think. I think this is what we want. Look at that with little brown snowflakes. Oh, look! I love it. Nikki, yeah, it must be hard. Do you have any neighbors or friends that are crafters? Excuse my reach, you guys. I'm getting the glue that doesn't glue that well. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll use my glue stick. If I'm going to sew through something, if I'm going to sew through something, I try to use something that's not going to gum up my needle terribly. Nikki, are you a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, or do you just shop with them? I'm not measuring the middle of this, guys. I'm sure you're shocked by the imprecise nature of that. I think I'm going to do a little of the tucking on this as well. Erin, my bestie's mom used to live in Lake George. Is that near you? Ah, Nikki, I see. Little known fact, I used to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator when my kids were little, and I lived on the Cape. I loved it. I love their products. I love the people that I sold to. All of my clients were awesome. Oops, that's not working. I'm just going to stitch it straight on. Well, Erin, it must be beautiful. That's something. Hey, Nan. Welcome. We're just messing around as usual. It's what I do, man. I mess around. Alright, so I'm using red thread on this, which I really kind of like. The under thread, the bobbin thread, is sort of off-white. And I'm just tucking this ribbon as I'm sewing it. Probably want to slow that down a little bit. Just giving the snowflake ribbon a little bit of a scrunch. Just for fun and a little more texture, because why not? And I'm using a zigzag stitch. Hopefully you can see it. I can't look up and see because, as we've established, I'll sew myself to the page or something. I know where Middleborough is, Cynthia. Cynthia. Oh, Lisa, you have to go? Thanks for stopping by. Corinne, I bet. I missed living in the north when I lived elsewhere. That's how I ended up back in Maine, I guess. Sewing and talking. Virtually impossible for me. Believe it or not, I know how to sew. Hard to imagine right now, isn't it? Part of it is usually I put my face like right down on the machine. There we go. My thread is feeding oddly. We're going to have kind of a mess here. I don't know why. We're not getting a zigzag. We're getting... Oh, we did get a zigzag. Oh, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. A big flappy everywhere. Erin, do you have to turn back your clock anymore? Don't all the clocks just turn back by themselves, kind of? Nikki, mine are always, well, you've seen mine. They're always chunky monkeys. I like that. Look how cute. The ribbon got all squishy and you can still see the snowflakes. Okay, I love that. Oh, yeah, the stove didn't. I think the nice old man did it. God, I am spoiled, aren't I? So I'm going to put little thumb notches in here. I am quite enamored of this page. Thanks, Nan. Thanks, Deb. I think I will distress the edges with some brown ink this time because I think the red would look odd. Oh, Erin, I don't wear a regular watch, so my Fitbit did it itself. Thanks, Dana. Yeah, I'm kind of digging this one, too. I don't always use a lot of scrapbook paper, and I don't know. I'm kind of fond of this paper. It's a nice weight, and it's coordinating because of the craft background and everything. It's coordinating nicely with the vintage stuff that we'll use. Oh, Nikki, yay, finally tomorrow. That will be a relief. All right, you guys, look at there. I'm going to leave the threads hanging, maybe not quite that much, but I do like the threads all everywhere. Get some of the stuff out of my way. You can still see a little bit of the blue printing on the pattern tissue, so I'm excited, and I really like how the scalloped edges cummed out. Ms. Furman, you would never. Thanks, Corinne. Yeah, I'm kind of liking it too. The back is kind of plain, but we'll do something back there. And now we have two separate pockets. So when a person went to journal, if they have a lot going on, you could use the whole page. you know, and put some paper up here, or just journal right on the card. Or it can be split into 2 pages. So that is kind of nifty. And I'm not sure what I want to do on the other side. Oh, wait, we have this. Nope, not the right color. I found this in a Saturday Evening Post. It's an order form. Order your Post Christmas gift subscription now. Pay in January. So I kind of like that. So we'll leave it there for now. Oh, I guess we should probably go ahead and distress this side. Oh, God, Dana. Is he okay? Well, Nan, good for you. Business is booming. Hooray. Congratulations. Oh, Dana. Well, you can work on your journals and hang with us for a little while, can't you? Corinne, right? When do they start playing that movie, A Christmas Story? All right. Oh, look, that looks even better. Okay, I'm pleased. I'm as pleased as Punch. Oh, good, Nancy. You can hang for a little bit. Probably on right now. It's early for it to be on all the time, isn't it? Okay, and so I have somewhere, oops, I just knocked it over. I have started my little bag of bits. This time it's not a bag. I've got a little crystal dish. And this is where I'm putting all my little flotsam and jetsam left over, because who knows what might happen with it. Anything could happen. Oh, we love having you, Nan. Yeah, hopefully Dana will be back to let us know everything is all right. My mouse keeps creeping. All right, so we're going to pop this in. And again, sometimes I work like this. Oh, I forgot to punch that. Sometimes I work like this where I'm all over the place. And sometimes I have a plan and stick with it. And it goes more smoothly. But what will happen is when I finally figure out what I'm doing, what I want to have done in this journal, I will make the others more quickly. I don't want to say formulaically. That's a word, right? Because that sounds like I'm not putting all the detail into it that I should, or attention. But, well, you guys know what I'm saying. Creeping mouse? You have a creeping mouse? God knows we do. This is a Japanese screw punch, you guys. This is the Martha Stewart version that I bought on clearance 1,000 years ago. Corinne, did we know you have a snake? So anyway, yeah, this is a pretty cool tool. It came with a bunch of different size tips. And genius me, when I threw away the packaging for this, I threw away all the tips. So this is the tip size that I have. But it does go through things, thicker things than just a regular hole punch. So I'm going to pop this right in here. And let's go ahead and work on this page as long as we're here. I'm a Wally. Yes, I will not argue with that, Nikki. Nan, I never got to Hobby Lobby yesterday. I was going to go and we ran out of time. They always have a ton of Christmas, though, don't they? A baby corn snake? And a ball python. Well, that's cozy. Margie, you're a Wally, too. I'm not really afraid of them, but I don't want to, you know, snuggle them or anything. I was going to, this is the little pattern booklet we made the other day, which I'm kind of in love with. And proud of it. Can we have t-shirts made? I'm a Wally. Corinne wants 1,000,000 snakes. Nan, why are you anxious around them? Do you think they're going to bite you, or are they just creepy? I'm looking for some note paper, you guys, some Christmas note paper to break up this pad. So, let's see. This is my stack of paper pads and lists. A lot of stuff, again, that I got on crazy sale last year. I don't like those colors. Ooh, I like these colors, though. And those. Nice. Yeah, Nikki, pets. Pets and kids. Deb, why did you have a snake around your neck at work? Does your work involve snakes? Do I not know what you do? Apparently, I can't find my way home at night, so I guess no one's surprised. Growing up, had a ditch dug and tons of water snakes. Oh, my. Your brother pushed you in, Nan? Oh, my goodness. That makes me a little queasy. Oh, Deb, I didn't know that. I did not realize you worked for the Humane Society. That's neat. All right, so let's put these in also in our little booklet here. There's the center. I think I'm going to fold them. Am I going to fold them? No, that would be silly. I think... Oh, I'm going to stick some together. La la la. You work with inmates at the Humane Society or at, like, jail? Nikki, that's nice. That is super duper nice. An assistant dog. Just looking for a scrap of paper that we're using. Lord knows I've got a ton somewhere. Oh, okay, we're going to use this. Now at like a People Humane Society. That's got to be kind of hard. Good for you, though. Someone's got to do it. This is one of the cut-aparts from that paper pad we're using. And I'm just going to make a little paper spine out of it. An assistant dog for yourself? That's nice, Nikki. What can assistance dogs do? I know some of them are just like emotional support, which is awesome. Yes, I am spineless, Margie, no matter what. Just giving it a little ink. Wow, I folded that very nicely. Oh my. Didn't somebody else? Oh, Peggy. Peggy, you work at the police department, right? Oops. I'm using the brown on this because, I don't know why, because it's what I grabbed. I'm going to just give it a little glue. See if my glue is going to work today. Sorry about that, guys. How do I want to do this? I want to do it this way. Maybe we should have used paper, huh? Oh my gosh, Nikki, really? First of all, I'm so sorry that you have a mild form of narcolepsy, because that must be extremely difficult. But secondly, how cool is it that a dog could do that for you? That is awesome. Hey, Christina, speak of the devil. Well, Peggy, you're busy. This way. We're just putting some extra pages in our little booklet that we're making. Goofing around, as usual, on a Sunday afternoon. Corinne, you need to train your snakes to be assistant snakes. That sounds pretty terrifying. All right, you guys, do you see my scissors? Really? Brooke, really? All right, you guys, tell me where I put my scissors. Top. Those are my Stampin' Up! Scissors. My decorative scissors. Where did I put my gray-handled scissors? Oh, well. Always got more scissors. They are scissors. Top right. No. Those are still the decorative scissors. Yeah, well, they'll turn up. I only have these little ones, and these guys are killers. The point on them, I don't know how many times I've stabbed myself. Just flailing around madly now. All right, so let's just slip this in our little booklet, because that looks adorable. Love it. Put this in here, and I think that is going to do it. That is crazy, Corinne. Okay, so let's bind this guy up. As I said, I'm not going to do it on the machine because I always go all crazy cockeyed. I'm just going to hand stitch it lickety-split. Oh, Deb, I know what you mean. Yeah, I would like to find one of those, but I found one on Amazon maybe, and it was really expensive, like 30 bucks or something. Yes, The Poor Baby with the Cut Feet book. We'll take your snake out for a walk, too. Hey, Gina. Hello, Candy. I am not ignoring you, Candy. I got your message. No Christmas swans. I didn't make it to Hobby Lobby yesterday because we had too much fun at lunch and we stayed too long. Well, and our waitress was really slow. The food was awesome. Waitress was slow-mo. How's everything in Candyland? These needles are way too fat. Let's see. This guy will be better. Gina, this binder is, well, this is a little book that's going inside the book. The binder that we're making is 10.5 by well, let's see here. Yeah. So to there. I've got so much stuff piled on it. Just over 8. It's a binder photo album that I found at the thrift store. And this is sort of the prototype for the December dailies I'll put in the shop. We're monkeying around with this one, and then I've got some other sizes that I'll use this kind of layout and put together. All right, so let's find the center of this little dude. Some sweeties. Oh, this one, yeah, we made out of an envelope, a pattern envelope, and it is 8 by 5 3/4, give or take. Oh, Renee, that's smart. That's a great size. Smash books were fun. Erin, yeah. No, not me. Never happens to me. I'm just grabbing my binder clips to hold this, guys. Thanks. Thanks, Gina. We were doing a collaborative effort last time, and I'm not sure. Everyone said to make it into a pocket, and I'm not sure how we got to turning it into a little booklet, but I thought it was an awesome idea. And then the whole thing's going to be a pocket. Oh, sure. Just hold on to them, Renee. They'll come back in fashion. Erin, are you frustrated at your chin hair? Because that's upsetting. I'm not going to measure this either, you guys. I'm just eyeballing it, and I'm going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Oh, Erin, don't let your chin hair bring you down when you're on vacation. Don't let it win. Oh, we were going to reinforce that graph paper, and I forgot. Crap. Well, we'll just do it afterwards. Deb, are you still here? I don't know if you guys can see me. Sorry about that. So did Jessica's live sale not happen? Oh, Christina, I forgot your daughter's getting married. Best wishes again. I bet it is. No, it didn't. I guess Jessica's stream, she did go live, but her internet connection was crappy, and she only stayed on for a little bit, but she's going on tonight. I mean, 007. Oh, shut up, Nikki. Show off. That's funny. Yeah, Christina, I guess she's gonna do it tonight. She had said to me she was just gonna do a few bundles, but then I guess she changed her mind and is going to do a sale. Alien invasion, that's the worst. I should probably touch base with her to let her know I can moderate. I just put my needle back in its little plastic so I don't have that giant needle floating around. So I did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and the only trick about that is when you come back out to tie it off, make sure that your 2 strings that you're tying are on either side of your center string, and that way you get a nice firm knot. Oh good, you're off wedding duty for the day? I thought it was 4 her time, right? All right, that's looking good, you guys. See, it's nice and straight on the binding that way. I would have totally gone zigzag or something on the machine. That sounds nice, Christina. It does sound like it's time for you to get some rest. All right, so I'm going to tie this. I tied it in a double knot. I'm going to tie it in one more knot just for fun. And then I think I'm going to run some washi tape. I was going to put something fun on the strings, but I think I'm going to run a piece of washi tape down the center to reinforce that composition notebook because I forgot. Because I did, for no other reason than I forgot. Let's see, where'd the old washi tape go? I want kind of the plaid thing going on. I have no plaid washi tape. What kind of world is this? Alright, I'll use this sweater. Nope, I'm going to use this red that says ho ho ho. Yay! Erin's life is worth living again. Candy, I'm not sure. Her regular time is 7 PST. And I haven't spoken to her today, so I don't know if something different's happening. Will someone go ask her? I forgot my glue stick. So this will be fun to have just in the middle of the journal, because again, it can be used on a day when you have a ton to journal about, or the pages can get ripped out and just be used as journaling spots. It'll be groovy. I feel better with that being reinforced because that was right where I pulled it out of the composition book. So that makes me much happier. Yeah, Susan, that 4 PST, right? That's 7 Eastern. Even I figured that one out, and I think I might be right. No, Nikki, she's Pacific Standard Time. We are opposites. Susan, it's a good thing you can keep track. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, this is going to be going in the shop tonight, I hope. Someone had said that they love these pages out of that scrapbooky thing that I pulled apart. So there'll be 2 sets of the pages and 1 sheet of this kind of paper that is from a different sort of scrapbooky thing. And those sets will be going into the shop, hopefully tonight. Hey, Jennifer. Welcome. I don't know what made me just think of that. All right, Candy. I got a box going for you, girl. Okay, so we decided... Oh, that's right. We figured out we couldn't put it here, even though we liked how it looked, because we already punched. So it's going to have to go over here, and that's just fine. So I think what I want to do is make the pocket this way so that anything that gets tucked in there will be protected by the rings from falling out. So let's just slap some glue down. Should we sew it? That would be fun. Is that what we want to do? I think we do. Yep, I think that's what we want to do. So let me get my glue stick just to kind of anchor it down while we stitch. I hate covering up. Make sure I do it the right way. I hate gluing down this pretty package, but what are you going to do? Don't want it stuck out too far. Candy, you're a winner again. I'm so excited for you. Candy's had a nice run of luck. Okay. Oh, well, that held really beautifully, didn't it? Let's see. How do I want to do this? I want to do it this way. Nikki, are you off in your own world? I do that. Just trying to figure out... Oh, I almost forgot to distress this. Whoops. And we used red on this one. Sorry about the reach. I'm not going to distress every page because that would make me bored. Candy wins something every single day. How's your craft room organization going, Miss Candy? There we go. Oh, I just hummed. It's like you guys aren't even here. I'm in my own little world. Yeah, Margie has quite a collection of rubber stamps. Wow, enough kitty cats. Try to get this on relatively straight. It's so funny. I never can remember if I've already said something to you guys or if it was just in my head while I was crafting by myself. It's a little embarrassing. Yet humorous. Most things. Like most things. And I think I'm going to just use a straight stitch for this. Ooh, what's for supper, Deb? Yeah, I know. That's why I double-checked and triple-checked Erin. Hey, Beth. Yeah, I would never sew anything on backwards or closed. No, not me. Oh, you guys can't see this very well. And I'm just going to sew it on 2 sides so that it's kind of a tuck rather than a pocket. There we go. You You need to win a yes. Are you going to ask him out, Nikki? Good for you. Sorry guys, I'm paying attention for a minute to what I'm actually doing. Hard to go back after you stitch. I mean, it's not impossible, but... Oh, Erin, no, who would ever do that? Who would ever be silly enough? You know what is silly is those scissors are making me insane, the gray-handled ones. If someone sees them, that would be lovely. I usually, I used to sew clothing for my kids. Victoria's quite a seamstress. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how adorable. Oh, I don't know where I was taking it to show you. So we've got a little booklet that flips out. All the little note paper. I don't think it is, Nikki. I don't think they are. No. No idea. When I clean up, I'm sure they'll show up. Hey, Jess, we were just talking about you. And, I believe you just called, Erin just called you Messica. That's funny. Are they under the sewing machine? Is that what? Nope. That's not what's making it rock. It's just being on the edge of my cutting mat. No, I probably threw them away or something. Thanks, Jennifer. Yeah, I love how it turned out. Look how cute. And then you have a little tucky spot right here behind the whole thing. So let's pop that in the book. It was a very good guess, Darla. We sewed the no feet baby, Carla. We made it into the little pamphlet-y style notebook and then sewed the whole thing onto the journal page so that something fabulous can go inside. What should we put in there? I bet I got a journaling card. They'll turn up. Oh, this is from that same paper pad. And he's cute. Warmest wishes. It doesn't have anything on the back. It's white. But we'll just see how it looks in there. Oh, I love chicken salad. So, Jessica, we were talking about you, trying to figure out what time you go on tonight. So there's a little tuck right in there. It's like a secret tuck pocket. Or it could be not secret. Of course you may, Erin. Ah ha ha, Margie. Has Jessica told us what time she's going on? Yes, Erin. Thumb tab punches. Oh, Erin, I know I do only punch one side usually. I was thinking on this one though, on this particular page, I wanted you to be able to see the tag from both sides. So when I put the card in there, I'll make sure that it's lined up with the thumb tab, and you can see it from both sides. No, not at all, Erin. I appreciate it. So you guys, what Erin is saying is that normally when you do a thumb tab like this, the punch, you only do one side, not both, because that way you can grab the card that's inside. But on this one, I wanted you to be able to see the card on both sides, which is why I punched through. And I think what I'm going to do is put in an index card with a fabric tab on it, Erin. But thank you, that's a great point. I would never be mad at you. Not a nudge at all. Oh, and Jessica is going to try to start at 4 Pacific time. Jess, shall I moderate for you? That's why I came on early, so that we could hang out for a little bit and then everyone would have a break before you came on. Only at you what, Jess? Oh, I'm not mad at you. When do I ever get mad at you? I'm the best. Yeah, I'd be happy to, Jessica. I was telling everybody last night when we came home from all the adventures, I saw that you came on for a minute, and I swear 30 seconds into it, I was asleep on my hand, and the nice old man made me go to bed. So you're going to do some bundles and then the stream. Cool. Yeah, I could come and do that with you, absolutely. All right, you guys, so this is probably not the order that this is going to end up, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Make sure this, yep, this opens. The page turns well. This doesn't flap open. I don't think that's what's going to end up in there, but something will end up in that pocket, which I am digging. Oh, Jessica's monthly minis are going up now. Hey, Julie. Oh, thank you, Susan. Julie, I found the coolest vintage atlas yesterday at the antique store. You have to come check it out on Thursday night. It made me think of you. It's a smaller, I mean, it's not small, but it's smaller than the enormous one I had last time. Yeah, I thought, as soon as I saw, good grief, as soon as I saw it, I thought of you. I'll make sure to have it Thursday night. So, that is a good start. I have not been to Starbucks, you guys. I got a lot of messages that nobody else gets decorative Starbucks bags, and I haven't been to see if we have them this year, but that could be just a crisis. It could be terrible. So we have this card. This is the one that has the cute little holly jolly postcard inside. And did we know where we were going to sew it? This is our template. I guess we don't need it right now. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the rings in the back of the journal because, well, someone will lose it along with the scissors. Thanks, Julie. Yeah, I'm happy with the way it's coming out. Oh, and we were going to sew that guy too. So we're going to keep working on this one, Julie, and then there'll be several of these in different sizes in my shop. We're just kind of messing around and figuring out what we want to do, but there'll be different patterns and different sizes. I liked how this page came out too. This was another one with the greeting card that we did last time. While we're right here, why don't we go ahead and sew this page so we don't forget, we being me. That was what the paper clip at the top was for, was to remind me to sew it, and it did its job. It just reminded me. And this is a side pocket too. Let's make sure not to sew that closed. I think on this one I'm going to do a little bit of a holly pattern. Okay, you guys, be good because I can't look at you and sew. Oh no, is it bad girl time? I just looked up and saw that. Margie, I've got an eye on you. You be good. I haven't heard the nice old man screaming. How are the Seahawks doing? You are so busted. Enjoy your dinner, Deb. Thank you for stopping by. All right. I'm not going to sew up the side where the punches are. I don't really want to compromise this paper anymore. So I did the bottom with the little holly, which I think came out super cute. And now I'm going to do the top with the little holly as well. Darla, you're going to go off the rails here. I know you are. Margie's a terrible influence. Just terrible. This is kind of a slow stitch, guys. Probably not my best choice. Well, you should be, Margie. You've brought it to a new art form. Oh, Nikki's putting on a floor show. Excellent. I just wanted to put Holly on here because the little tuck spot we made says Holly Jolly. And I'm kind of corny that way. Hey, Bob. Oh, no problem. Thank you. I mailed yours back to you Thursday or Friday, I think. All right. So now we've got Holly top and bottom, and I think it's super duper cute. And we have this little tuck spot where something can go. And this is the one where we did a pocket on this side as well. And the washi tape kind of sticking out. So I like how that looks. So we can put that back in. Peggy, you've got a poll for what? Did I miss something? Probably I don't even want to know. All right, so how about if we put this guy right here? And if we stitch it, I like how the white looks with that. Pole dancing? Didn't we decide last time we weren't going to do that? I think. You're sewing too, Julie? I was hoping it wouldn't be too loud, and I was kind of happy that you can see it in the camera. I didn't think you'd be able to. I didn't think the angle was right. So I think, I'm just going to get this out of the way. I'll probably lose that too. Watch me go. I wanted to put some fabric in here. Where did I put my fabric? Oh, I was going to ask you guys. This is my Tub O fabric. Burlesque is the best. Would you guys be interested in, you know, the, oh, just totally lost my words. The fabric confetti I have in the shop that's all vintage feed sack fabric. I was thinking of doing some Christmas confetti. Would you be interested in that? Some of these are old and some are new. Bye, Jess. Thanks for stopping by. Call me when you're ready. I'll be ready to go. Nikki, you want to learn burlesque? You should then. It sounds fun. What kind of fabric do I want to put on here? I kind of like, actually I kind of like this with that. Oh, you guys got it worked out? Bob, did you see Marge said to change it back on into the standard mode? So I think what I want to do is put some of this fabric along here, and then maybe some red lace. Did you find it, Bob? Oh, good. Thank you, Margie. Oh, that's kind of cute. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? Or do we want it on the outside? Oh, no, we don't want it on the outside on this page. It'll stick out too far. Do we want it ruffly? Because if we do this, get in there. Yeah, Erin, it gets a thumbs up. I think I want to scrunch it again, though. Let's get my My glue stick wasn't really doing a very good job. Excuse me for reaching again. So I'm just going to tack this down in a semi-ruffly fashion so I can do it with my fingers without it fighting back on the sewing machine. And I didn't see, did you guys say that, would anyone be interested in having some Christmas fabric confetti in the shop? That way you get a bunch of little pieces to play with. Some being over 20 years old and some being pretty new. Like, I think some of it came from last year. Hey, Emily. Margie's the thumb police. Thank you, Margie. Where's Rosemary when you need her? She's good thumb police, too. Emily, I got your order this morning. Thanks, honey. It'll go out in the next day or two. And yes, I can send you... I've got more of that trim. All right. Apparently, I'm in a ruffly kind of mood. Uh-oh. Margie's handing out tickets. My ruffles are never, ever even. Thank you, Christina. I don't like evenly spaced ruffles. I don't know why. Just don't. And I like that. I'm glad you're excited. Maybe I should break down and get a little more of this glue. What do you guys think? Instead of fighting with it. Having glue issues. Oh, thanks, Julie. I love this fabric, too. I can't remember if this is an old one or not. Honestly, I have so much fabric, I can't keep track. Isn't that terrible? So this is not a permanent glue job. This is just to hold it down so I can stitch. And it's fighting back. Lace is so hard to deal with glue. And this is going to end up sort of over the edge. But I think I want... Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to put that... I'm going to put this Saturday Evening Post thing in here, underneath the ruffle. That is what I want to do. So I'm just going to lop it off. Another straight cutting job by Brooke. That glue does blow, Amy, but it works really well for sewing through. That's what I like about it. Oh, in love, in love, in love. So in love. I think I want to distress the edges. Erin, I know I need fabric clips, and every time I look at them, for some reason, they're like $6 for 10 of them, and that just seems preposterous to me, which by itself is preposterous. I don't know why. I know, I agree. One of those things, the mountain I'm going to die on. Yeah, I'll buy all the Christmas fabric you have, but I am not paying $6 for those damn clips, and you can't make me. Are you guys that way too, or is it just me? I do not, Erin. I do not order from AliExpress. Okay, oops. Something stuck to my adhesive. I used to hate this tape gun because it would break and get all gummy and weird. And the nice old man took it apart and oiled all the parts or something. I don't know. He gave it a massive tune-up, and now it works great. And with this delicate fabric or paper, I think it's going to work beautifully. So I'm just going to get this off over to the side. We'll have to re-punch these holes, but that's fine. Oh, I'm in love with it. Yep, in love. So in love. And then this will go over. Yep, I'm feeling it. What do you guys think? Renee, did you really? I've never seen any at, like, the Goodwill or anything. I can't lose those scissors. It's the last pair. All right, so this is going. It's going in. Oops, I almost forgot to open up the flap. So when you're sewing this, don't sew the envelope closed. Kind of centered it. And I'm just going to zip right along. I don't think I want to do the holly stitch. I think I'll go back to just a zigzag, which is my favorite. Do a little bit of a back stitch. Oh, Christina, I heard they had a great one. I didn't go. Did you stock up for the next 20 years? That's how I ended up with all this Christmas stuff from Michael's last year. Was on clearance. Oh, you guys, I love this page. A little old, a little new. Nice, Christina, 75% off. Do they still have a sale going right now, you guys? Oh, I'm so smart. I forgot to sew the whole thing together. I just sewed the envelope, but I can show you where we're going with it. So the other side of the page will look like this. I'm going to get this sewn down and trimmed off, but then you can open this up and the card slides out. So you have another journaling spot or some place for some photos or whatever you want to do with that. Yay, you, Emily. Well, I better get that Christmas stuff in the mail to you then, huh? We're having some new pages go in. I don't think you were here when I showed these guys. This is a set of papers that are, I've got them in this December daily. It's a scrapbook that I took apart, you know, one that you could buy that had different pages about love, magic, and miracles in the year. Fill in the blank. Christmas card list, gifts given, gifts received, special foods, recipes, and baked goods, notes and memorable events of the past year, and then a bunch of stuff to write about Christmas. So there'll be 2 sets of those pages in the collection, and one of these pages that's a different scrapbook that I took apart, just like a memory book from the 90s that you could fill out that no one ever did. And it's got Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas dinner, and I love these illustrations. So those sets will be going into the shop, I hope, tonight. Alright, so I'll finish sewing this down because you guys know if I don't do it now, I'll forget. So I'm just going to do a straight stitch to get the fabric and the lace down. When you're sewing, even on paper, you guys don't forget to do a back stitch. I always do, just to be on the safe side. Oh, you are, Emily. Yay! I knew you were going to. I'm glad you're getting to use them already. Can you believe I went to 3 different stores yesterday, you guys, and not a single golden book got on me? Not one. I saw some at the place that was going out of business, but nothing interesting, and the ones they had were in really bad shape. Like, not even cutters. They were just in crappy shape. I know. It's a crazy world when little golden books don't get on me, Emily. Alright. Well, I'm certainly glad I remembered to do that. Let's trim out this lace. You need to use up what you have, Nikki? Do you have a lot of little golden books? I didn't think they were very readily available over there. I'm going to trim just some of the crazy little strings going here and there. I did already buy all of them, Margie. Every little golden book. Oh, just books in general? Oh, Emily, yay! Oh, good, Renee. Those are great to go in your December daily. I'll put some pages into the sort of kit that goes with this. I'm going to make a just sort of ephemera folder or something to go with the December dailies, and there'll definitely be some little golden pages. So look how adorable that is, you guys. Love it. I didn't make this into a pocket or anything because it was really, really fragile. And it's there. A photo over it would be so cute. not a lot going on that day. There's just room for journaling. And then this on this side, this folds out. You've got some decorative stitching along here. And this card pops out. And maybe I'll put another something in there. So I'm kind of digging that page. We're rocking this now, guys. I forgot to put the paper clip back in my naughty glue. Yep, forgot to put the lid back on this glue. I'm falling apart, you guys. I'm a mess. Okay, so let's take another looky through and see where we are. I'd like to put something on the edge of a page because I like that. I like pokey outy stuff. Oh yeah, I'll put a 20 in that pocket. Excellent. Good plan. All right, so there's our front page. We need to do something back there. These are the pages I was talking about, Emily, that are from the sort of memory keeping book. And I just put them in here so people could use them, cover them, tear them up, whatever. I'll put a 20 in all the pockets, Susan. How about that? This is the staggered photo pages that I made from the sleeves that actually came in this photo album. And I love how that looks. Need to put something other than that flimsy white paper in there. Susan, you're all down for the 20? $1 million, Margie. I'm going to charge $1 million for the book. Isn't that the going rate? Then this is the little flap we made from the scrapbook paper and the Starbucks bag. Another plain paper, or well, plain scrapbook paper. And there's our cute little girl pattern and all the coffee dyed crinkly yummy paper in there. Again, this is not the order I'm going to leave this in. Yeah, from my my Monopoly game. Oh, all that vintage money that I got in those games yesterday. I'll put those in the pockets. So there's that with our double pockets. There's another just plain scrapbook paper. There's some craft cardstock. Here's the envelope we made with the Christmas card in it. Oh, and our guy. Remember our guy, you guys? He's so cute. He needs something else on him, though. Another piece of just cardstock. This is the coffee stain graph paper with a little tuck right here. And when you turn it over, there's a pocket. And you've got all this space for journaling or photos or whatever you like. This is our last page that we were thinking would be nice for Christmas Day. So then we can put this this craft paper in. Let's put it, there's too much plaid going on there. Let's stick it right here for now. Loving it. Oh, I forgot to punch our holes over. Probably we should do that. What did I do with my hole punch? There we go. Oh, Corinne. I'm so sorry. Put a bow on the cute guy? I think he'd be embarrassed, wouldn't he, Bernschwag? Should we put a bird on it? That is bittersweet, Corinne. I'm so sorry to hear about your father. I'm happy that you're happy to get his ashes, though. So that looks kind of adorable in there. That's kind of adorable. Where do you think that we should put... You know what? I don't think I care if we put a ruffle on one of these. I don't think I care that it's going to stick out a little bit. I just like how that looks. I want some sparkly, tinsely stuff. Oh, I love this stuff. Let's use this. Here's something crazy. That's way too burgundy. Never mind. We will use this. Oh, actually, you know what? I think so too, Erin. I like ruffles sticking out. I have this crazy tinsely madness. Don't like it on that page. Margie, yes, I can imagine that your daughter was not amused by that. I've heard that about you, Susan. Your ruffles are always sticking out all over the place. Thanks, Corinne. I'm kind of digging it. I am kind of digging it. Maybe we need a double strand of this to make it extra floofy. Oh, yeah, I kind of like that. Yep. So I'm just going to double it up. Well, Margie, that's what counts, as long as we're amused. Too bad for those kids, right? I keep moving this. I don't know why. Sorry, guys. I think it needs a better angle. There we go. So I'm going to take this page out. I'm not even going to try to tack this down because it'll just end up a mess. But you know what? Having spoken of fabric clips, I'm going to try binder clips and see if that'll work. I've got little ones in here somewhere. Sorry about the clanking. Oh, Margie, be nice. Erin, I do remember that show. I was oddly fascinated by My Strange Addiction. I was kind of sad when it went off the air because it was so bizarre. Such strange things they put on TV. It amuses me. Becky. Yeah, baby powder. Remember that? Erin, I don't remember that, but ew. Really? Oh, that's kind of yucky. Someone ate nail polish? Ooh, there must be some reruns out there for me to watch. That's so bizarre. Wouldn't nail polish kill you, like, immediately? Seems like it would be horribly toxic. I mean, more than a little bit. I don't know. Okay, yeah, no, maybe I'm never watching that show because yuck. She would paint it on her tongue. Well, that does not sound good. Oh, this isn't going to work. These are too bumpy. Duh. Oh, we're killing Nikki. Poor Nikki. Yeah, I'm rethinking the whole I want to watch that in reruns plan. I don't remember it being that gross. Do you guys remember the show where people used to keep wild animals as pets, like killer animals? Barb, that's funny. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I do remember the guy who had sex with his car, and it was his girlfriend, and... Yep. People. Oh, people. Oh boy, Erin's in trouble. Erin said the S word. I'm going to make the zigzag wider, you guys, so I can catch both strings of this. And I've slowed down the machine so I can kind of feed it in because my binder clip idea was stupid. So much for that plan. And I'm not watching chat. Sorry, not ignoring you. This stuff is so crazy, you guys. It's so sparkly, like tinsel. It's holographic almost. I like it. A few of our scrapbook papers are sparkly, so this will go along with that idea. This is much, much, much too dense. Shoot. She ate her couch cushions. I do remember that. Is Selena here? Oh, there you are. Not well, Selena. It got away from me because I was watching the chat. So, either it's going to be cute and homemade and wonky, or we're going to cut this page down and try it again. So, let me just trim this off and you guys tell me what you think. I kind of like how it's wonky, but I'm not sure. I like that it got real thick. The stitching is, oh, I always forget. Here we go. The stitching is real thick here, and then it kind of loosened up down here. What do you guys think? Is that too weird? Susan. Selena and the junk in her trunk. Those were great values, Selena. So I don't know. I'm not sure about this. You know what? I'm going to leave it the way it is for right now and ponder it, because there's nothing that says we can't go back later and cut it off. Selena, you have a new video? I've been out of touch with reality since yesterday. Do you like it, Erin, because it's wonky? I kind of like that too. But I really like how it looks sticking out. So when you close the whole book, you've just got a little bit of sparkly fluff hanging out in some threads. You have a blanket? Selena's moving into bedding. And I think I want to put just some ruffly something on the edge of a different page that will stick out further. Some ruffly something. I think this one. That's what I think. Hold on, guys. Just going over to the lace drawer. Just plowing through the lace drawer. Don't mind me. Okay, the lace drawers. The truth is out. The truth comes out. I'm looking through some of my scraps now. Oh, I have this really pretty vintage trim. It's kind of mesh. I did not paint this one. Are you talking about the holly? This is last year's Michael's kit, Erin. Not kit, rather a paper pad. There we go. Use your big girl words, Brookie. What's Darla's strategy that I missed? Candy, I love lacy drawers too. They're my favorite. Excuse me, you guys. Oh, look at this. This, I think, is what I want. Yeah, I did not paint that one, Erin. That is last year's Michael's. Oh, I like this. This will stick out far. Right, Darla? Or just sew some more stitches along the edge and it will look intentional. I like how the paper is kind of plain and not grungy, but it's just sort of not frilly, and I like how this really frilly lace looks on it. And now, Lena, when are you going to do a junk journal? As soon as you have two of you. When do you go to Hawaii? She says, quite angry at her friend Selena. Oh, I think I do like this. And I'm going to go back to a straight stitch. January 5th. Oh, you must be so excited. I bet you're going to cave and make one eventually, Selena. Junk is the best. Sorry, you guys, watching the sewing machine again. Well, what is Selena's new listing? I haven't gotten to see it. Selena, what are you up to, girl? Nikki, floor show again. Yay. Everything to make the best journal ever? Well, that is cool. All right, love it. Love how that looks. I think this is vintage lace, but I'm not promising. Yeah, Selena, I kind of speed up and slow down on the sewing depending on what I'm doing, trying to keep this one even on the edge and look at the stream at the same time. I figured going slow was probably the way to go. Oh, thanks, Corinne. Thanks, Julie. Nikki's drunk without drinking. That's a pretty good trick. You guys are so funny. All right, I got to find the straight pin to go back in this. I just like that this is not what you would expect on the edge of this craft colored cardstock. It's unexpected, and I don't know, I just like it. Different. And then on the back, because I don't like the white as we have established, I think I might do... Thanks, Candy. I don't know, what should we do? Should we do coffee dyed paper again? Or is that boring? Are we bored of that? I love coffee dyed paper. I don't know. Yeah, Nikki, 3 hours a night is not enough sleep. Just saying. Just going through some scraps of scraps to see what I might want to put on the back of this. You know what we could do that we haven't done is a little fabric flip. Because I do love some fabric in a junk journal. Nikki, I think we should put something pretty on too. We'll put the ugly stuff in at the end. Goofball. Decisions, decisions. Should we use that same fabric, that same holly fabric? Or I have this kind of vintagey looking. Should we make a pocket with this? I do like a lot of pockets in my December daily. Not crazy about the blue in this fabric. I mean, in this journal. I like the fabric, but I just don't know if I like it in this journal. Back to the bucket. I'm going back to the bucket. I am not kicking the bucket, I'm happy to report. Oh, I like this. This is kind of paisley. I like it too, Susan. I just don't like the blue in this fabric, in this journal. I do like this, though. What do you guys think? I think I like this fabric. And I think that we will... Elizabeth! Nikki can never get used to that kind of sleep. That's awful. Oh, Elizabeth, how was the air show? Was it fun? I bet you're tuckered out. I was saying that last night after we got back from going everywhere and doing everything yesterday, I fell asleep about 5 seconds after I sat down. Are you feeling better? All right, so I just have, this is a scrap of green fabric, and I think I'm going to, or green cardstock rather, I'm going to use it as a base so that our fabric pocket has a little more oomph. I'm so glad you're feeling better. Oh, thanks, Barb. Barb said that she's uploading some D-stash videos. That's cool. Do you have candy stuff going up, Barb? I'm dying to see her stuff. I want ruffly pockets, so to speak. I want the fringe. Thanks, Elizabeth. I like it too. We were just saying, I was saying I'm not crazy about using the fabric that has blue in it in this journal. And this is one that doesn't. Ah, I get you, Barb. I hear ya. Bye. Thanks for coming by. Okay. Monday's the dentist, right, Nikki? Should we use some of that same lace or something different, you guys? What do you think? I'm not cutting this straight. I'm just going crazy with it. I like the strings. I like the little fringy part. I don't like this much string, but I like some of them. What if we made a little collage deal? If we put the pocket there. Let's do that. Let's make a little collage. Oh, okay, Elizabeth. Thank you. Thanks for coming by, sweetie. Are you going live tomorrow? Oh, I'm out early tomorrow. Yeah, this week we will, Elizabeth. Say hi to the gems and Big Handsome for me. Thanks, Selena. I'm feeling much, much better. The cold has left the building, I would like to think. Okay. So again, not worrying about it being straight, not worrying about the edges being neat and tidy. I'd much rather have it be sort of messy and crazy. And when we stitch it down, it'll catch these wrinkles and smooth them out. Paisley reminds you of old-time boys' underwear. Well, Susan, that's different. Why, do you suppose? Does it? Oh, you know what I have over here is little scraps of fabric. Just looking for a lace scrap, you guys. Oh, I like this. We have a little bit of music fabric out of my bucket of stuff over here. We have this little piece of trim. We need something bigger in the background. That's a little too much string, even for me. Oh, you know what I want? Remember the last time we kept the lyrics from the top of the music paper? That is what I want right here. So I've got this, and I'm just tearing out these lyrics that were at the top of this from when we made the page. Just tearing out these lyrics. Get this out of the way. I'm going to use the red to ink the edges. Oh, Elizabeth, are you still here? I swiped your idea of using the red distress ink on the edges. I loved how it looked in your video. Hey, Sheila, welcome. We are working on making a December daily for the shop. What are you working on today? How are you feeling, honey? See how cute is that, you guys? It's the lyrics, and then we have the little music fabric. And that little piece of trim. And then I want something else. Do we want a little Tim Holtz person or something? I love those little Tim Holtz people. They crack me up. Betty, when's dinner ready? And what are you making? And can we come? How is that, Susan? Is that enough questions? Those look like you'll shoot your eyes out, boys. See the kids bunch is one of the lyrics. Oh, cute. Look, the kids are bunching. That amuses me. Ralphie! Deb, how was dinner? What did you have? I'm just going to tack this down again, you guys. We'll stitch all over it. Could someone remind me to go get more of this glue? Because it does work well for sewing on top of. It dries quickly, and it holds it down for a minute. I don't know why I keep pulling this out of frame. It's secret. You can't see. Not really. Thanks, Corinne. Oh, that sounds good, Deb. You too, Susan. I don't know. Dinner. I don't know what we're having. I guess I better eat it when we're done here, huh? If Miss Jessica's going live and needs a moderator, I guess I better eat some food. Lickety-split here. All right, really, this is so annoying. I think what we will do is finish up this little pocket that we're making and then maybe be done for today. Do you guys want me to keep working on this live, or are you getting tired of seeing it? Oh, it's 10 to 11 there, Nikki. Well, we're rotten. We just keep you up late. Corinne, what the heck? Why are you eating pizza? And I adore the fact that this is sort of monotone, monochromatic on this colored background. But let's see, is there anything else we want to put on there? Because we only have 4 things, and you know that makes me crazy. Yes, Susan, balls. No point in wasting it. Well, what about the other food? Is that going to get wasted? Excuse me. Aha, this is the other thing we were going to put on there because it's got some yellow. I found these last year, these adorable 1962 Christmas seals. Sheila, I'm so glad you're feeling better. Nope. Wait, don't be glued down, little boys. Don't be glued down. We lose a lot of the music fabric that way, but I think I'm okay with it. Ah, love it. I like the yellow in this with the yellow and green of the paisley. So, instead of losing all the music paper, I'm going to do that. I like that a lot. I still haven't gotten my cheeseburger pizza, you guys. I'm a little sad about that. Should we use red thread on this? It might look kind of pretty with the red edging and everything. I think I might like that. Why am I moving this again? What the heck? I do that when I'm not filming too. I just constantly move my sewing machine around and I don't know why. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit of crazy stitching around the collaged part. I'm going to go slowly again because I don't want to stitch over the little boys' heads or anything. That would be sad. God knows Margie is still on me about that poor baby's feet. I think I'm going to start out with some zigzag. Sorry guys, just paying attention to where I'm sewing. And here's a tip for you if you don't know it, a handy sewing tip. When you're zigzagging, if you stop with your needle in the left position to turn the corner, the zigzags will line up. I think that I'm going to do a little bit of a scrolly stitch. Oh no, Aaron, hot flashes in Florida. That doesn't seem fair. You should save them for home. I'm just going to go back to a regular straight stitch. Margie, can you even identify a stove in a room full of appliances? Oop, too fast. Yeah, leave the heat down. Just some crazy messy stitching. I'm going to do some, got the edges tacked down pretty well. Actually, I think I'm going to glue in the middle instead of running another, well, am I? No, I'm going to run another stitch down the middle. Try not to stitch over that little boy's head or anything. Just catch the edge of the fabric. I could do these little fabric collages all day long. Well, I did this summer. Oh, I love it. You guys look how cute. Love the colors. Love the green in the stamp. Just love it. And I think it's going to look spiffy right there. Yep, so I'm going to sew it to the page. I didn't get the little boy's head. I was so, oh yeah, maybe I did a little bit. It's good for him. Make sure he's paying attention. So I think I'm going to run, oh, where's my Fabri-Tac? This will be the part where I glue it shut. Oh, you guys, it's 6 o'clock. How the heck have we been on for 2 hours? Have I bored you senseless? My goodness. You better not, Margie. If it's even making you scared, don't say it out loud. Don't do it. Because that terrifies me. If it worries you, it's nothing that should be said. Gotta put the Fabri-Tac glue on. I just made sure to glue the fabric right to the edge of the cardstock so there won't be a problem using it as a pocket. And I think I like it right down there in the corner. So let's stitch that on. Yep, we'll have the stitching on the other side where the holly is, but I don't mind. Or should we glue it? You know what? Let's glue it. Let's do that instead. So I'm going to stitch the pocket, or the fabric to the pocket. I think I will just use a straight stitch. Well, Margie, as long as you're amused, Cookie. That's what's important. Margie is the best. She's quite a goofball, but I love that about her. Oh, I moved my sewing machine again, for crying out loud. There, Casey. Nope. All right. Oh, this is so cute. I love how this came out. So adorable. It's true, Margie. All of those things you said are true. Okay, so let's Fabri-Tac this guy down. Oh, Erin, you're more than 100 miles away from home, so nothing has calories. Didn't anyone tell you that? That's ridiculous. Not a thing that you eat on vacation has any calories. Gosh, I thought everyone knew that. Alright, so I stitched the fabric down on the cardstock. And now I'm just using the old Fabri-Tac. So that way we don't end up with stitching on the other side of the page. And let's just glue that down. I love how it's off kilter. I love the torn edges. I just love it. I know, Erin, right? There are no calories on November 4th ever? I didn't know that. Julie. That was a little killjoy of you, Julie. Sheesh. Alright, so what do you guys think? I think we should edge this page with the red as well. And then maybe I won't be mad about it being white. I was not aware of that whole November 4th thing, so interesting. I don't really care anyway. Do you think that I will be able to edge the left-hand side without getting red ink on the lace? I'm not feeling terribly confident about that. Julie, you say that, but you're not sorry. You're giggling on the inside. Oops, sorry. I'm probably holding that so you can't see it. How rude. Thanks, Julie. I love how it looks, too. I don't know if I said it already, but I swiped the idea from Never Hopeless by Elizabeth. She was doing it on tags the other day, and I loved how it looked, too. All right, look at that. Ah, love, and it's a pocket. And it's nice and firm since we lined the fabric. Sometimes fabric pockets can be a little too floppy for me and things escape. So I'm kind of happy about that. Let me find our little tag that we were using. Well, we've got these. So look, and it won't go anywhere. Nice. Margie just makes stuff up, just so you know. Just random stuff. So let me put my glue lid on. No wonder my glue never works, right? I know, Erin. It's true. Ain't nobody has time for a floppy pocket. Margie, hush. All right, where should we put this guy so we can appreciate the lace? How about right in the middle? I do want to go through and put hole reinforcers on probably all the pages. Oh, look at that, you guys. Oh, Corinne, I bet it did. I get so stuck in brown and black that I forget to use colors, and when Elizabeth did it the other day, it was so pretty. Look, you guys, yum. Yumness. So this is the page we just did with our pretty lace on that side and our awesome pocket on that side, which needs to have something in it. Hopefully I didn't glue it closed. It does sound like Margie made you say that. Good one, Erin. You guys. Thanks, Julie. Yeah, you know what? I come and go. Sometimes binders really bother me, but for a December daily in particular, I just love it because you have so many options for moving the pages around depending on what went on that day. You can take the page all the way out to work on it without worrying about the bulk. I said earlier, and I don't know if you were here or not, but I'm putting more pages in here than December needs so that you can, whoever ends up with this binder can tear out pages and use them for collage or journaling or whatever. And I just think that the binder gives you so many options. She does, Erin. Margie hates it when people beat her to a joke. You're busted, Margie. So we got all that done, you guys. We're getting there. We are getting there. I don't know if I will go live again this week. I'll leave that open so it's pretty. Just because with the live sale Thursday and doing some shopping tomorrow, and I'm going to vote on Tuesday. I'm sure there will be quite a line. And I have some personal things to take care of as well. Don't know if I'll have time to come back live, but I'll try. If not, hopefully I will see you all Thursday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have some cool stuff. And I think that's all. Did I tell you I would link anything? I should link Never Hopeless by Elizabeth's channel so you can see the red inking, and she has the best channel. Yes, and then later in Jess's stream. Julie, it was last year's paper pad at Michael's, but Candy, I think, told me that this year's paper pad, they have one that is very similar and the colors are the same. Oh, Deb is going live tomorrow night at 7. Good night, Sheila. Kisses. I'm glad you're feeling better, honey. So if you guys are watching this in video after the crazy live stream, if you had any fun or learned anything, thumbs up, even if you're not watching it later on video. Love to have you click down below. All the places to stalk us on the interwebs are down there. And I guess that's about all for today. Oh, Doll, I forgot about your painting class. Fun. Thanks, you guys, for spending all this time with me again. It was great talking to everybody. You guys are so much fun. Giant hugs and kisses to everybody. And I'll see you in an hour at Jess's. All right, guys. Night. Hugs and kisses. I am still on. Look at that. I'm clicking madly and the camera froze. It doesn't want to shut off. How exciting for you. Nope, trying. Technological difficulties, you see. I guess I live here now. I live on the internet. I think the nice old man's coming to save me from myself.